What's up? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this beautifully honest reaction.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feel so nice.
Hey guys, so listen, I wanted to share this and I couldn't have said it better, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to share it. But in light of the Tyler Perry allegations, the lawsuit, and all of the things that are going on right now, there's a lot of chatter in the social media atmosphere, right? And this is nothing new. This is nothing new when it comes to some of these prominent Black celebrities who have had these extremely extravagant, I will just call it, fall from grace, meaning they have just had so much grace when it comes to all of the people for the success that they have achieved and all of the money that they have and the accolades that they've gained and all of that stuff, where they somewhat become deified, worshipped, and idolized. We have the long list, but just to name a few: Diddy, we know what he's going through right now. R. Kelly, Shannon Sharp, and now here we are talking about Tyler Perry. So I thought it was really important and I wanted to share this. And I know a lot of people look at Tasha K like, oh, she's messy and she just loves to revel in stuff like this. But let's be clear. I don't really hear anyone, or over the years had called outlets like the Inquirer, Star Magazine, and some of the others, but those are just to name a few, messy. They just, they just want to bring down their own kind or whatever. It was their job. The job may have not been one that people, if they had a choice, they would choose to do. But honestly, talk is one of the things that makes this nation, maybe not the world, but this nation go around. We have so many talk shows, so many podcasts. Some of them may be inspirational, motivational, uplifting, and all of that stuff. There's a genre and a category for everything. But gossip sells big time, okay? Before all of the other online media outlets, there was the television network, E! News Network, where it was all about entertainment news. And some of that, a lot of it actually, was about the gossip about celebrities. And, they evolved into doing the reality shows, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and some others. But anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys because I was listening to the replay of the live that she did yesterday. I didn't catch it live, but I was like, man, this is I couldn't have said it better. I'll just put it like that. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys and we're going to go ahead and get into it. Okay, and here we go.
I had to interrupt everything that I had prepped for y'all to show y'all exactly what I had today. Okay, and so listen, listen. I know y'all think I'm excited about. No. Let me try to. The only reason I'm happy right now is because I'm happy to see y'all. I promise you. And every time I go live with these shows, Jasmine, there's like a, how do you say it? There's like an adrenaline rush, and I get all excited. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah. Are we ready? Is everything perfect? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We winos. But then, of course, I have to switch my energy, not too low, because we don't do depressing news up over here. We don't do that. We leave that to the other people. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of other sites to do that, have at it. We try to keep it like a medium vibration over here, okay? So we'll unwind the shit, okay? But not just, we won't do too much unwinding. But when it comes to, the news that's out here, we have a due diligence to do our work. And I know a lot of people are triggered on this White Wine Wednesday. I get it. And unfortunately for me, being that I'm of the industry, not in the industry, I don't get triggered because, the triggering happened years ago when we came in contact with said information about said public figures that you guys are hand over heels, just you will get down on your knees for him if he asks, child. There's a lot of y'all like that. There's a lot of y'all in the comments probably right now that's like that. Here you go. They trying to keep another black man down. First of all, who is who? I have to clear that up. Let's clear that up. Who is trying to keep a black man down? Is it black people? Or is it other people? Who? Is it a black woman? Is it a black man? Is it a black company? As far as I'm concerned, like, it ain't got nothing to do with us. We just report. And I know y'all want the whole kumbaya, but some stuff I just can't get behind, because I'm gonna be honest with you. With everything in me right now, there is no other reason. There's not one logical explanation. There's not even you can't even make this make sense. Why a wealthy, well intact, medical records are pure, from what I seen, they pass out everything, okay? You ain't nothing to say from nobody around here, okay? We're talking about somebody that can get exactly what he wants, when he wants, in arm's reach. There's no reason as to why people like Tyler Perry, Shannon Sharp should be on my screen. No reason. No other reason. But they must like it here. They must like it here. And before y'all get y'all pennies all in a bunch and get triggered and everything, get your wine, get your blunts, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to go over this well-crafted, well-thought-out lawsuit. And I know y'all are like, well, why didn't he press charges? He did his due diligence, the same things we do when we're on a job. And I, too, have been, inappropriately approached and touched while at work. And we go through said protocols, especially as women. And what happens? No one believes us. No one takes us serious. We don't have enough proof. And so we're just told to just suck it up. If you don't like it here, quit. A lot of times we got children. We need the jobs. We got a lot going on to be going out here to be trying to find another job. But it's White Wine Wednesday today. And Tyler Perry has made White Wine Wednesday since he wants to allegedly, because according to his lawyer, he has denied everything. He said, it wasn't me. Wasn't me. It was Medea. Listen. There's no other reason, I'm telling you, that the only reason that Tyler Perry has made White Wine Wednesday today is because the white people are suing him. The white people gave him a lot of money, and when they want it back, they're going to get it back. And so that's why I had my phone was ringing off the hook, why he took 3 hours at the BET dinner to explain very diligently, as this lawsuit does, what he does for black people, what he has done for black people, the money he spent on black people, why he should be thanked for helping black people, because he knew that this was coming down the pipe. It was just an utter reminder of what I do for black people and the only people that can cancel me, because my audience follows me to Amazon, to Netflix, to Hulu, to BET. Wherever I go, I take my 30 million followers and we get 25 million views on Straw. We get 30 million views on Beauty and Black, so on and so forth. The only people that can truly cancel him are his own people. So he made sure during that dinner it was a 3-hour reminder as to who he was to us, and for us to drown out the noise whenever these white folks get ready to shake it up. But with this lawsuit here, I don't think black people can save them. After the break, we're gonna get into this lawsuit and the receipts that we have regarding this lawsuit and other people that have allegedly kind of came out behind Tyler or are allegedly living off of Tyler right now. It's a lot of people. But we're gonna take a little break, let you know what's coming up. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means.
So look, man, when I tell you, just that part right there, I felt was very important. It was critical because, yeah, Tyler Perry now, and then like I mentioned the others, Shannon Sharp, Diddy, R. Kelly. When stuff comes out about them, and more likely than not, a lot of the times, the stuff that comes out about these people are true. So it's not like she or anyone who is black, if they are choosing to go along with what they're hearing and say, you know what, I believe it, these are not people that I can stand behind, then it's more likely it's the truth versus someone that's just coming out here with a bunch of fabrication and lies. All right. Because I don't think any of us, if these people were just on the up and up, doing nothing wrong at all, and someone just comes out of the blue with some blatant, utter lies and slander and defamation about these people, we would stand behind it. But most of the time, these people have been doing things that are not right. And I'm going to talk about it in a separate commentary when it comes to Tyler Perry and some other things. I don't want to make this one too long, but Tyler Perry has been, like Tasha K said, lifted up by the African American community for so many years. And because he's put a lot of Black people to work, he's employed a lot of Black people. He has. But I do believe, because also just having my experience in the legal field before, most of the time when stuff like this happens, I said this about Diddy years ago. He knew this was coming. I said that before it was revealed that he had already been in negotiations, and he just decided to say, you know what, no, I'm not giving her anything. More likely than not, the attorneys that represent the plaintiff have reached out to the defendant to try to work something out to say, look, we know you have a large name, a large presence, large platform. It might be in your best interest to just go ahead and let's just settle this quietly. And some people may see that as extortion, but if it's the truth, they're really trying to do them a favor versus going ahead, filing the lawsuit, and then it becomes public knowledge. And then people like you and I, we are able to read, listen, watch all of the things that are going on right now about this stuff. And had he just settled quietly prior to this coming out, none of us, well, maybe some people may have found out about it, but the majority of us would not. And so, and if it did come out, it would have been a confidential settlement. There would be a confidentiality agreement. So if word got out about it, it would be hearsay because it wouldn't be anything that they would be able to put out. So it does sound like Tasha K had some points with the fact that he was talking about how much he's done for Black people when he was at the BET Awards dinner or brunch or whatever what a buffet, whatever, whatever the crap was. I don't know. But was given this long speech and spiel about how he's made Black people millionaires, and he's put all these people to work, and he's done this and he's done that, and he's done this, done that. He hit him with the he. All right. He was reminding the Black people. And also, I believe he was standing on his business when it comes to not settling, because he felt like y'all can't cancel me because y'all did not make me. But in essence, it's kind of true, but kind of not true, because yeah, he does have a lot of white dollars that have allowed him to become a billionaire. Unfortunately, in this country, it is quite rare for any Black billionaire to say that they were made a billionaire strictly off of the strength of the Black dollar only. Only. Because we know, even with the music artists, by and large, a lot of them, when they become mainstream at the concerts, the music being streamed, it's more others. I won't just say white people, it's more others that show up for them than it is the Black community. And I'm not saying it's because the Black community doesn't support, but by and large, they have more disposable income to shell out. Period. Even like Cat Williams, I'm not saying he's a billionaire at all, but I'm saying even at a lot of his shows, a lot of the people that are going to the shows are Caucasian. I'm just saying, but I digress, guys. I do believe Tasha K had a good point when it comes to Tyler Perry and his thoughts on the Black community and how they built him and how he has a very large presence and large following with them. And even right now, you go on a lot of the blogs on social media and you will see a lot of people in the comment section saying, they can't never make me hate you. They can't never make me cancel you. You put too many Black people on. There's no way I could ever forget that. And hey, that's fine. And I will say, just knowing some of the past from Tyler Perry, I had mentioned how back in the day, I used to like some of his plays, and I actually was on his email list. I actually might still be on it, but he definitely built his following from the from the ground up. He did that. He did. But what catapulted him to where he is now has not been the Chitlin circuit, period. So I do believe he knew this was coming and he was preparing his followers for what was to come. And didn't Straw, he said, get filmed in 4 days? So it's like he already, I feel like, was preparing himself for what was about to happen. And the thing that we have to remember, guys, you can feel free to continue to support him and his work and, all of the people that are benefiting from being a part of the Tyler Perry Productions. Cause yeah, he employs a lot of people, a lot of people. But also, talking about employment, this person was an employee. At the least, he was an independent contractor, but he was someone that was being employed under Tyler Perry. It was 100% inappropriate. You cannot cross those lines. We have to remember that. And I know that a lot of times in these employer employee situations, I won't say a lot of times, but there are times where people have crossed those lines. But then it's like you relinquish that person as an employee. If you're going to pursue a relationship with them, you want to make sure that they are knowing this, you're okay with this, we're moving forward in this relationship, and you're no longer going to be employed by me because it just simply cannot happen that way. But yeah, a lot of people they just tend to forget about that. So when the news broke, Tyler Perry, he decided to respond or not respond. So what was it that he had to say about all of this?
He's got the whole world in his hands. Got the whole world in his hands. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. For my help, some of y'all know the rest. Um, I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be as calm as you can.
Who is he talking to? To be as calm as you can. Like, this is, I don't know. This is just, it's something. There's a lot more I could say about this right now, but I want to know what you all have to say. So you let me know your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful. And now I'm going to say bye.